Hey. No. It's Pride Month. Did I just do the McDonald's jingle? Oh shit. Yeah, oops. Okay, anyway, let's move past that. Okay, so happy Pride Month, everybody. I just figured, since it's Pride Month, it's almost over, and I've been trying to make this video, but it has been really gloomy outside. It is still gloomy outside, which is why this video is a little bit dark. This is my sunroom, which is not very sunny right now. But anyway, I digress. So I've been meaning to make this video for a long time, but this is not like I'm coming out, because I have talked about this online plenty of times on Tumblr and on Instagram. But I feel like people have not paid attention or listened, or only very few. And since we live in a very heteronormative world, a lot of people assume that I'm straight, but I'm not. So I figured I would make this video to, I'm sure there'll still be people that won't get the memo, but maybe a couple more of you will. So anyway, my sexuality is so if you know that flag, you already guessed it, but yes, I'm pansexual, and I'm gonna pull up the definition real quick if I can find my phone, which also, I just got a new pop socket with my Troops logo. It's so cute, I love it. Also, wow, I just realized, so self-indulgent, my background is also our logo. Okay, okay. So, pansexuality is the sexual, romantic, or emotional attraction towards people regardless of their sex or gender identity. So back in the day, I used to say that I was bi because I didn't really have the language for it, but I'm definitely pansexual. And so, yeah, like I said, this is not a coming out thing or anything like that. I'm really privileged and lucky that I've never had to like really come out, because I don't know, just everybody always knew, like my family knew and my friends knew, and it was never something that I had to like come out about. It was just, I was able to just be kind of like, take it or leave it. This is just, you know, hey, I'm into this girl, or I'm into, you know, this boy, whatever. Which again, like I said, I'm very lucky that I got to grow up in a household and like with friends that like for the most part were just really chill about, you know, different sexual orientations. In general, I don't really like talking about my sexuality because there's just a lot of times where mostly cis straight men find out that I'm, you know, not straight, and then they make it such a sexual thing to, and I mean, like, this is nothing new, obviously. This happens to, like, you know, everybody that is, you know, queer. There's, you know, always some dude that has to fucking, you know, be that guy. Don't be that fucking guy that's like, oh my god, you like other women, can I watch? What have you done with other women? Blah, blah, blah. All this, you know, just making it into, like, this sexual thing that's, like, you know, pleasing a fantasy of theirs. And it's like, fuck you. Like, if I'm with another woman, it's not to please any fucking dude. It's because I find this woman, you know, or this person genuinely attractive, and I want to have an intimate thing with them. And like, wow, is it ever not for you, dude? And so it's especially because of like the nature of my work, it being like, you know, very sensual, and I'm already always like, grappling is not the right word, like working against this notion that like my work is for the male gaze, which like it is not. So then there's a second part to my sexuality. Ding, 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 surprise. Okay, I'm gonna, I was gonna say blast in, that is not it. I'm gonna pop in that flag too so you can guess what that is. Blast in, oh my god, Jesus Christ. Okay, so if you know that flag, you know that I'm asexual. Well, more so on the asexual spectrum, because really I'm demisexual. So if you don't know what either of those are and your mind is kind of blown right now, let me grab my handy dandy phone. Where the fuck? Oh. Okay. I probably should have pulled this up and been prepared, but it's me. I'm never prepared. Okay. Demisexual. Elevator music. A demisexual person who does not experience sexual attraction unless they form a strong emotional connection with someone. It's more commonly seen in, but by no means confined to, romantic relationships. So, what that means basically is that I am not interested in sex. I don't care about sex unless I am with somebody and I thoroughly trust them and have known them for a while and just like want to be intimate with them, I guess. So if I were single for the next 10 years, I don't think I would want to have sex at all. Like, I'll hear my friends say, you know, like, oh, I really need to have some sex. And I'm just like, okay, like, I'd really like some pho. Like, I don't have, like, the urge to ever have sex. Like, I don't get horny and I don't watch porn. I don't, like, sex is just not, it's just not important to me. It's like baseball. I just, like, you know, there's a lot of people that enjoy it and, like, do your thing, but I just couldn't give a fuck less. Except when there's a person that, like I said, that I've been with for a long time, that I trust, that I want to experience intimacy with, then I do really like sex, and then it's something that, you know, I can enjoy often. Anyway, again, like I said, the nature of my work online is very sensual and seductive. And so, again, a lot of people assume that I'm hypersexual or that I create my work to get, like, sexual attraction from other people. And it's like, oh my God, no. Like, it couldn't be further from the truth. Like, please, no. Like, keep your dick pics to yourself. Keep your sexual comments. Keep your, like, just random photos of people or videos of people having sex, like all of this sexual energy, like, and I mean, first of all, you shouldn't be sending any of that to anybody unsolicited because that's sexual harassment, so don't fucking do that. But like, people that are like, oh, well, you post this kind of work, so you should expect blah blah blah, and it's like, no, like, create my work so that there's representation for fat people to, like, see themselves represented in a sensual and seductive light, which, like, skinny people do that all the time, and it's no big deal, and people are desensitized to it, and, like, it's fine. But then a fat person does it and it's hypersexual and vulgar, which, like, that's how it's perceived, but, like, that's not how it is. And my work is not created for dudes to, like, send me, oh, I should have turned this off, shouldn't I have? Oh, that's my cousin. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm demisexual, and like, I've been told in the past that, you know, like, I just need to go to therapy and I need to get fixed. And you know, that it's just because of my sexual trauma, whatever, which, like, I don't know, maybe part of it is, but, it sucks to be told that, you know, you need fixing. And I feel like if you're demisexual, you don't need fixing, and I'm living my best life, and I feel like what would be the benefit for me to not be demi? Like, I'm totally fine being demi, and I feel like it's not something that needs to be fixed. And if you're demi, you're totally fine and you don't need to be fixed. And you know, you are not boring, you're not prude, you know, you're not any of these things that people will tell you that you are when you're demi, but like you're, you know, you're just demisexual. And that's totally fine. And like I've recorded this video like twice now, and every time I cry, and I keep re-recording it because I'm like, I'm not gonna cry, and then I fucking cry again. So anyway, I guess this is just what's happening. So anyway, yeah, I really wanted to create some really cool like stuff for Pride, but like I said, it's been really shitty weather, so the days that we intended to go shoot stuff, it was raining, and you know, my friends have like jobs where they have to like be there during the day. So anyway, we didn't create anything. So it's just me in my sunroom crying about stuff. So yay, I hope that this was informative. And tries not to sing the McDonald's jingle again. Okay. I hope you guys have a really lovely rest of your Pride Month, and I love you guys. Mwah.